everybody got the disease. Wake up every morning with the fever in the wheeze. Nationwide panic, now a world stampede. Yes, I licked the paper when I rolled up the weed, then I laughed when you passed it back to me. Yo, it's about to get you set speed. Tease the social gatherings, schools, and groceries. The virus knocked you out like Apollo Creed. Body aches, sniffly, nose making you sneeze. Spread through the air, mask up and take heed. So much inflammation, homeboy, you can't breathe. Oh, you can read about the pure breed. Do Corona dance like you ate a pepper seed. When I step up in the place, I make Corona spread. Whoa, ha, got the world infected. I got that deep chest cough that make your lungs collapse. Whoa, ha, got the world infected. And you know we come through to blow our nose and hat. Whoa, ha, got the world infected. Feel that cough up in your arm, don't ever disrespect. Whoa, ha, got the world infected.
Oh, hey, what's happening? Hey, this is Coke Hogan, dude. Listen, brother, Michigan Rock is back, brother. And I'm going to be down at Furtaw Field August 14th for the Oscoda Rock Fest, brother. So I want to hear your lame excuses, dude. You need to get your butts down there. Crack a couple of these ice cold red ones with me, dude. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, brother!
The Oscoda Rock Fest returns to Furtaw Field Saturday, August 14th. 9 bands taking the stage once again to help raise funds for the Veterans Memorial Park Foundation of Northeastern Michigan, including Citrus Orange, Black No Graffiti, Hereafter 6, and headlining act, Silversport. Show starts at noon and runs till midnight. Tickets are available online at OscodaRockfest.org.
Hi, this is Lady Saran, and you're watching the South of the Straight Show on YouTube.
Your girlfriend's let herself go to shit, man.
Oh, what? Dude.
Your woman's let herself go to shit.
Oh, my God, that's what you... Oh, my God. I'm going to tell my woman you said that.
Just tell her to watch back on the show. That's how we get viewers nowadays. We just start talking shit about people, you know? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We don't talk smack about people.
No. We did that last week, actually. When we were reviewing
definitely about, like, talking real smack. Not about people we know, but about, like,
the
other,
music videos and stuff like that.
Well,
like
celebrities and like we could talk crap all day, dude.
Oh, welcome back, everybody. Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight here with the South of the Straight Show. We have a big show planned tonight.
Big show.
Also got a very easy contest that you can win. Yeah, if you would like to participate in this contest that we've been actually hosting for the past month now. I think it is. For the past month, we've been giving these tickets away. But we had some tickets that actually fell back into our laps. Andy from remember Andy was, I think, one of the first winners of the tickets. I mean, Andy Hansen.
Andy Hansen.
Yeah, Andy Hansen.
He said he couldn't make it, huh?
He can't make it. Yeah, he's got some stuff that came up, and he's not going to be able to make it. So he said that the tickets are back up in the air. So his name is off the list. His name is off the list for the because that's the way that it's going to be. It's not,
well,
like
if you can't make it, you can't make it.
Right, yeah.
But the Cokester is going to be highly disappointed.
The Cokester will be highly disappointed. Yeah,
what? Where's Andy at? Was he watching right now?
He's got some stuff going on. I don't know.
Oh, so you get the tickets back and you don't even watch the show anymore or anything, buddy?
We can't
I didn't see you last week here either.
Yeah, what's going on, man? He just tuned in for those tickets is what it was,
That's
you know?
What
No.
Well, no, because then he gives them back.
Yeah, no.
He's like, actually, I don't want to be associated with you guys in any way.
The guilt was just eating him up inside, man. That's what it was.
He had shit to do. I get it.
Yeah, no, shit came up. Yeah, we have 2 tickets available for the Oscoda Rock Fest. Very easy to win these tickets tonight. You just say hi. Hi in the chat. All you got to do is say hi in the chat.
First to say hi?
First one to say hi is getting the tickets.
Dude, your mom's watching or something. She'd be like, hi.
And then
your mom's got to go to the Rock
We'll
Fest.
have a conversation with them at that point. We'll find out whether or not they want to go. I mean, and if they don't, then we'll pass it on.
Don't just say hi to say if you're saying hi, it's because you want to go, dude.
Right? Yeah.
Not
that's
because
the main thing.
I'm just gonna play a funny little game with these guys.
Right.
This ain't a game, dude.
But we'll be giving those tickets away throughout the night. Anybody that says hi is going to be. You're going to be sparking a moment where we have
we've got,
to stop what we're doing.
2 tickets, then, right?
Magic sound will happen when you hear that. When someone says hi, magic sound will occur.
Okay, cool. Do you have the magic sound tuned up?
Yeah, I do, but I can't play it right now because I mean.
So it's not.
Right. Well,
It's not paired up. It's not.
It's tuned up. Yeah, I can bring it up right now anytime. Boom! I can drop it.
Oh, I know what it is.
I can drop you the magic sound
from Magical Fruit.
Yeah, the more you eat,
the more magical sound you're gonna get.
More magical sounds you'll get. Yeah.
So how many tickets? There's 2 tickets.
2 tickets available tonight throughout the show. If you want them, just say hi in the chat.
Okay. But are we giving away both the tickets or
Jesus?
one separately?
More are we gonna talk about the fucking tickets?
Okay, look, one separate. Like is
2 tickets.
Are 2 people winning tickets?
One pair.
One pair.
Shit.
What if a single person wants to go? There's 2 single people that say hi, and it's just them.
Tonight on the show we have
Sorry about
we're going to be
that,
chatting with we'll just get you right off the screen. We'll be chatting with Carl.
Put me back on the fucking screen.
We'll be chatting with Carl from the band Silverspork. Yeah.
Not that Carl.
Not that Carl. We're not going to be talking. Oops, I gotta take
Not that dear Carl.
Talking to that other Carl there.
The kind with a sling blade.
Take a little sling bling. But yeah, we'll be chatting with Carl from Silverspork, as well as Michael Stevens. Michael Stevens tonight. Michael Stevens, who's now, if you don't know who Michael Stevens is, I don't know what you've been doing. He's the
Right.
yeah, he's got his own. You may know him from the weather, okay? You watch the weather and stuff like that in the morning, like
He's got other stuff he does,
you
too.
watch
He's all over the internet, isn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Playing
He's
this,
also on
he's doing his,
Flake of Wrath is what it is.
Games.
Flake of Wrath is what he is on Twitch. Well over like 3,000 followers right now, doing pretty well for himself.
He's getting there.
I was watching some of his stuff earlier too. I was like trying to, because one thing that's something that I'm going to ask him tonight is, like I would just want to understand like the gaming streaming world. Like what is the difference between that and our stuff? Like what we're doing right here is a very similar type of a thing. We're streaming. Like we're getting online and we've got our cameras going and we're doing some sort of entertaining kind of content. Chatting with the. I hope it's entertaining. If it's not entertaining, let me know that. But I'll stop right now.
You know what, man? Like, it's really hard to keep people's attention, especially with like the TikToks and stuff. Everybody is used to instant gratification. If there's something not in the first 30 seconds of what they're watching that they like, they're gonna switch it. It's just boom. Nope, sorry.
They don't got time for it.
People's patience is just gone.
I know. The
people sit
ADHD
around and
world
watch a
is
show for 2 hours. I don't know, man.
The ADHD world is just huge nowadays.
We need to do clips of the show, just like we need to upload shorts of the show and just like put them all over the place.
Well, that's something I was thinking about doing. Is did somebody just comment? Did we get a comment there? We got to say, Jesse Smith. Jesse, that's my babe.
What up? She
what
didn't
up?
say that.
Yeah, well, she said what up. Yeah.
That's not.
You got to say hi. You got to say hi.
She's already gonna go.
All you got to do is say hi, and you can win the tickets tonight.
Yeah.
But
if you're just tuning in, that's how we're.
I just want to know from Michael's standpoint, like what was it that got him into the gaming and stuff? Because like he's also like I said, not only that, he's like a man of many different streaming worlds.
Yeah.
The news every morning. He's on Michigan This Morning. He's waking up at the butt crack of dawn and getting out there and figuring out if it's going to rain or if it's going to snow. And all that. Meteorologist. So I just want to, like, how does the gaming world, like, is that just like something that like he was doing already, like before he was a meteorologist, and like this is just something that is just starting to get big with him, or
it's just like a hobby, and he's
I'm
gonna start filming
figure this out.
I mean, it's risky. I mean, because he's already like kind of in the public eye. He's kind of a public figure,
right.
Okay, and then but he's got this side gig. doing
Which is
YouTube,
gaming, yeah,
gaming,
Twitch,
and then like anybody could say
FlakeOfWrath.
anything on that. Like he could have somebody on there that's just flipping out, like what the fuck, you know?
Right,
and
right.
I mean, he's coming on our show. We swear,
coming
you know what I mean? So I mean,
Well, no, I mean
I don't want to put the guy in a bad spot if he's in the public.
we're not a
eye.
bad show though.
But
I mean,
it's
we're
risky.
an adult show.
I
you know,
think
we're
I'm
not-
giving him props. He's
we're
got
not,
balls.
We're
He's
not
got,
catering to 13-year-old kids.
well,
or
he's
anything
got
like
confidence. He's like something could go wrong. I don't know. I'm willing
Talk to Joe
roll the
Rogan.
dice.
Are not look at Elon Musk smoking joints on Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
for
yeah.
God's sakes, you know. I mean,
I think
there's
everybody's like watching the you know
It's
watching
it's
the
a
weather
regular
now.
world that we live
Everyone
in.
watching the weather these days, they're hip. They're cool.
They're cool, man.
You know,
yeah,
it's
they
cool.
are. It's
He's
a
good.
cool,
He's good
it's
company.
A cool thing. But if you guys have any questions too, I know my girlfriend. Okay, you're watching right now, babe. I know that you're a fan of Michael Stevens too. We watch her. You know,
watch him?
we watch him. Yeah, we're like know.
yeah.
There's so many things throughout our day, and not only that, I have a thing that I have to let Michael Stevens know that he. Can I stop calling him Michael Stevens?
Just call him
Mike. I gotta let Mike know. You know
Mikey.
that. There's something that I'll break to everybody actually, okay? Because there's something that happened with this show. He's very attached to the show and he doesn't even realize it.
Goodness.
Yeah. It's
Goodness
pretty deep.
gracious.
Yeah. And you may not know this either. I don't think.
Was
yeah.
his
No, we'll get to it. We'll get to it later.
Can
on
I
the
try
show.
to guess?
No. Well, yeah.
Swig a wild guess.
Yeah.
His network that he works for was the network that interviewed
No.
Freddie Miller
No.
for the
No. Wasn't
Jimmy
that.
Kimmel.
Wasn't that. But yeah,
That was a good
he
guess.
does the
That was
gaming
good.
there, and not only the 9 and 10 news thing, but he is also the esports with Woodward Sports. Woodward Sports is another thing coming out of the Detroit area, which is like esports, and that I want to understand what is esports. You know, like is that like gaming
Are you asking
sports?
me?
Yeah. I mean, do you know what esports is?
You know, I'm sure there's a lot of guys that are 42, same age as me, that are like, dude, yeah, esports.
Yeah, esports.
You don't know
I don't
what
even
that
know.
is?
I didn't even know what esports is.
I mean,
Like, it's,
I go to work, I do a show.
electronic sports.
Electronic sports.
Is that
obviously.
video games? Is
Some
it
type
that
of
like
game,
a video game?
probably online sports.
I don't know.
I think we're close. I think we're like in the like warning close. Hi.
Right. We could be in the right
Very
in the
close
right
to the
area.
realm of that. Yes.
So we'll find out. You know, we'll be talking to we'll talk to Mike about that. Figure out what these things are at 40 years old that we need to know.
Yeah, definitely. There's dude, there's so much on the table I'm missing out on.
So Dan,
Right.
one thing that we were talking about tonight too. Oh, what happened to that camera? I guess someone died. We were talking
Dude,
about.
here we fucking go.
One thing here. You want me to kill those real quick? You don't like the your background?
Dude, as soon as you make it a calendar, then it's gonna be cool. But it's not a calendar yet.
It's not a calendar yet.
You know, it's just like,
So what I was going to say though is like the things that we were talking about before the show about the shit that's going on in Australia right now. This conspiracy theory, but
Is
that's
it a
not a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy. We don't have Michelangelo in. Usually Michelangelo would be in, but he's putting a dryer in this week. He's gonna be. He's
if
gonna
we
be
had
back
Michelangelo
tomorrow,
in here, he'd
or
be
next
like,
week.
"Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
but-
going crazy all over the world. The world's on fire. It's burning." But not probably very far off. It seems like there is a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, and we don't get political, and we're not taking sides, or we're not doing anything like that. We're just talking about, hey, that's a fact. Like there's some stuff going on in Australia right now, right? Are they,
Right.
They're like locking people down. They're doing a lockdown again. What other countries are doing a lockdown right now as well? Isn't somewhere like isn't France like revolting right now too? Like
France is revolting.
I mean, I don't really watch the news too much, so I guess I'm not informed like I should be. Okay, I'm uninformed about a lot of the
Okay,
issues,
but there's some.
I go to different sources, so I feel like I am informed.
Right, like TikTok. I mean, there's there's things that we've seen though that we actually have got video of from that's happening off of TikTok. You know, like there's
that's the thing.
There's these videos
people like
from,
you and me
from
upload videos
Australia,
and then they get taken down after a day on TikTok. Wait, you can't find it anymore. Oh, you liked that video, and now all of a sudden it's gone. It's not even on your liked stuff anymore. It's like, whoa,
right.
You just got rid of it.
Let me see if I can find one of the. Okay, here's one of them right here. This is what's
Sydney,
going.
Australia.
Oh wait, not this guy.
I remember seeing that one.
Oh, who's this? Oh, Michael Stevens. There's Michael Stevens. Never mind.
Oh.
Nope, not that one. Is it this one? No, it's not. Where did I put that damn thing? Oh, here it is. Here's like the lockdown that's happening in Australia. Believe that?
I mean, is this just like some kind of riot that's happening in revolt? Like, we're not going to lock down. We're in the streets waving flags.
Crikey this and crikey that in Australia.
I don't think it's
very.
it's not anything. It's
serious.
as
They're
fuck,
saying
man.
it's like COVID, right? There's like some sort of a COVID lockdown that's happening in Australia right now. And
Sydney,
this
Australia is about to go into lockdown again over what they're saying is a super dangerous variant of COVID, the Delta variant. So because they're going back into lockdown, you would assume there's been some massive outbreak, right? Do you want to know the actual numbers?
Yeah.
Australia has tested 82,000 people. Out of that 82,000, they have found 111 cases. And out of those 82,000, one person has died, which brings the death toll in Australia from the Delta variant up to 3. Oh, and those 3 people that died, one was in their 70s, one was in their 80s, and one was in their 90s. The youngest person to die of the Delta variant in Australia was 74 years old. And for that, all the retail shops will be closed, construction sites will be shut down, livelihoods will be lost, businesses will be forced to close from lack of customers, and more than 900,000 Australians will be restricted to their homes. See, you thought the problem was COVID. No, the problem is you gave your governments a taste of what real power is.
Yeah, that's something. That's scary.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Here's the thing.
Where is he getting
where's he getting all of his information from? And he doesn't sound Australian to me. He wasn't very Australian.
Right. So did he go out and do the research and looked for the did he post anything below, any links to
I don't need there wasn't nothing on this thing. No,
okay.
There's nothing
That
on
sucks.
this.
I mean, but if he's telling the truth, we don't know. I mean, we didn't go fact check what this guy said.
Right.
So we're not taking what he said as fact. We're just saying, well, if that is going on.
If that's what's going on, in Australia.
That is what's going on.
Yeah.
When's it coming back here?
Are we going to be getting locked down soon, Dan? Is it happening? It's coming back?
Dude,
We're going to be going back into lockdown?
I think that, my spidey senses are going crazy, dude.
No, I don't want. I don't.
Don't act like it's not, dude. And I think it's in the back of everybody's mind. Like it come the fall, they're going to be like, this Delta variant's out of control, and they're going to lock us back down, dude.
Hey, Danny, we lost a good friend of ours over this past week, too, dude. You wanted to talk about
Chuck
this
Krieger,
real quick, man?
another buddy gone. And that's like the 4th guy in the last month and a half that I know that is
passed
gone,
on. Yeah.
But the reason I'm bringing up Chuck is because we were actually just recently working on doing some stuff for Chuck, because I've known Chuck for so long, since 7th grade, and we wanted to do something for him. He had contacted me and wanted to know how he could be part of the show, and that he was going to try to get a GoFundMe going for some stuff that he needed. And I said, well, we can try to do something to promote it on the show. And so a few months back, I put together a little video production that I was going to do, a little, just talking about the GoFundMe or whatever. We never really got to that because Chuck ended up getting really sick again. And, unfortunately, he didn't make it. Cancer. He fought cancer. He battled it for 10 years, man. 11 years he battled cancer. But, he did pass away, so I want to say rest in peace to my buddy Chuck Krieger. Rest in peace, Tom Waldo, another good guy that I've known for a lot of years that just recently passed away. Rest in peace, John Nelligan, another guy that we both knew well.
Right.
That's passed away, man. Total bummer. It's weird when people that are in your age group start dying of natural causes and shit, though, too.
Right.
That's scary for me. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But also Tony how do you say?
Tony Gary.
Tony Gary. I wanted to say
away.
Tony Randy.
Tony Gary, yeah. No,
Tony
no,
Gary,
Tony
man.
Yeah,
God,
two
that's an old
names,
name.
two first names.
Two first names.
Yep, that was the
But
one
he
cool
passed
thing.
away too, and that
Michael
was like
Stevens, he had the two first names.
Brett Michaels, Michael Bretts.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
Michael Brett.
That's a true rock star right
But
there,
no,
man.
rest in peace to those guys. Crazy.
Did you want to
just
play your
sad,
video
man.
that you had made? Or?
We were putting
can play
together.
that.
Now here's the deal. I don't know if there is still going to be a fundraiser of some kind for Chuck's funeral or any help with his family. I'm going to check into that, and we'll post a link to that below here when we figure that out. But this was for a video for a GoFundMe, a fundraiser that we were going to do for Chuck, which obviously we're not going to do now. But to give you a taste of what we were working on with Chuck and kind of a little bit about the backstory, you can play the video.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's
It's
Dan.
never
Hold on.
set in stone. But,
Tiny. Hold on, I gotta make that the right size.
oh yeah. But it's just, it's a bummer, man, and I just wanted to take a second to say.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dan. Hey, I just wanted to take a minute out of my day to come talk to you about my friend Chuck. Since 2011, Chuck's been battling cancer, and since being diagnosed, he's fought and kicked cancer's ass twice now. But just recently, Chuck woke up paralyzed from the waist down. He was taken up to the ER where he had to undergo emergency surgery due to some tumors growing next to his spinal cord that were causing his paralysis. The surgery was a success, and Chuck's now up at Munson Medical Center doing inpatient physical therapy, getting stronger every day. Hey, Chuck's a great guy with a big heart, and he's always been there for anybody that needed help. So let's do something to help Chuck out. When he gets out of the hospital, he's going to need a car, not only to get back and forth to doctor's appointments, but to try to get back to work and actually live a life again. Let's help make his dream come true, guys. Please donate to the fundraiser today. Thanks.
The fundraiser that never happened, but maybe yet a fundraiser for helping out with maybe funeral expenses
Let's see
or
what we
something
can
like
do.
that.
Yeah,
We're going to
yeah.
find out about that.
See if there's some sort of a fundraiser we can put. I mean, he's got family and all that stuff, you know. I mean,
He was a
what it's
huge
gonna
fan of the
be.
show too, guys. Loved watching every week. He was a fan of Northern Michigan music. So,
Rest in peace, Chuck, man.
with the
That
Angels,
sucks.
buddy. All right. Now we're calling people?
Yeah, we got to call Carl. Carl from Silversport. Hopefully he can hear us. Hello, Carl. Can you hear us?
I can.
Hey, all right. I can hear you. You can hear me. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Nice.
All right. This is Carl, everybody, that we are chatting with on the phone right now. Carl from Silverspork. Silversport. Where are you guys located at again?
Saginaw, Michigan.
Saginaw. Sagnasty.
Sagnasty.
Yeah.
Like he disses people. He'll openly call Saginaw Saganasty to even people that grew up and love their town. They grew up there. They love it there.
Well,
He's
you
like,
gotta
oh,
love, you love to
Saganasty.
hate it sometimes, man. It's bittersweet, I guess.
Hey, I come from Interlochen. We call it interscratching, you know.
Intercrotching.
Yeah, or intercrotching. You know, I mean, and it's funny because we got a little story behind it. It's you get an interscratching on your groin if you get on her. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And the girl's name is Beulah. That's what it is.
The 4 counties there.
The 4, yeah.
Anyway, God, dude, we're going to get away from that.
So, Carl, how's things going, man? You got the Oscoda Rock Fest that's coming up here soon. It's next week. We got it next Sunday or next Saturday, man. You guys are the headlining act.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but
hey, take it, man.
That's awesome.
That's a good one, man. What time you guys going on at?
we go on at 10:30.
10:30. Okay, awesome. Now, Robert Taser is also tuning in tonight. Robert Taser, the man who's putting on the Oscoda Rock Fest. He came up with the idea and everything a few years ago and turned it into something, man. And now it's it's got a big old stage and all that shit, man. Like it's just
I know it's those things. Those shows are hard to really take a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of mentality, and it's a lot of work, man. So my hat's off to him. I tell him that when he first started it, So
absolutely.
But he's doing a great job, and his whole entire staff, everything that he's put together has been really impressive, and we couldn't be more happy to even just to be on the bill, let alone headline it.
Yeah, dude. And you guys were out. You were there last year too, weren't you? You guys, you guys were on there last year as well.
BC before COVID.
BC, yes, before COVID.
Dude,
yeah, that's a good one.
BC, what? Did you coin that phrase there? Dude, that's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take the credit. Take the
BC
credit.
before COVID.
Before
So,
COVID.
but you know, Dan and I, we were actually talking about this because you guys actually have a song that came out here, the Wuhan Solo, dude, which is just I thought like the name was funny, but then like if you listen to like the lyrics and stuff, there's a lot of like a political driven type of views in this, or am I correct?
There is. I mean, you know, we don't want to push any buttons, but at the same time, like everybody has a message, and you know, I mean, it's something we believe in. Just like we don't care whatever you do with this whole thing going on. We just want to play our music and give our thought. That's what the good thing about music is. We can write whatever the heck we want to write about.
Yeah,
right,
I mean,
right.
Sure.
You know, one thing we were talking about before calling you too. We had a discussion about COVID and Australia. Did you hear about the shit that's happening in Australia right now?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not too much. I heard more about what's going on in like Canada, or not Canada, Europe and overseas, but not really Australia.
South Africa too is like going crazy, like at war almost. Civil War type stuff going on.
Jeez.
Dude, it's
really?
crazy. Like, I mean, jeez. Yeah. From what
You know what it is? It's everybody got the fucking shot. Everybody that got the shot, they're starting to lose their minds. It's like one certain shot did it.
Well.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like I said,
We're not getting
we don't
political.
care if you got it or not. We just want to play music and write about it.
Right.
That's awesome, man.
Of course. Yeah, no,
exactly.
I love the song, but the name, I wanted to know about this, like the name, like Wuhan Solo, like where was the tie-in?
Right.
Like how did you guys decide that you were going to tie in Star Wars to COVID?
Wuhan Solo.
We didn't. I mean, that's how much time we had when things got shut down. So, you know, the way we think about, I mean, now it's kind of funny because a year later, people are starting to really listen to that song, and we were writing it before everybody got out of lockdown, and everybody was like, "Wow, it's kind of ahead of its time," because there are a lot of things in truth in that song that are actually going on right now.
Yeah.
So,
That's crazy.
I don't know. We've been writing a long time, and we watch what's going on in the world quite a bit, and some agree, some don't, and that's okay.
Right.
Nobody's ever going to be on the same page ever. So.
Yeah, fuck them.
Well, I mean, we can always keep our fingers crossed and hope that everyone does get their shit together and get on the same page, and then maybe we can put an end to a bunch of bullshit that's happening that's kind of tyrannical or something, you know, because well, there's not going to be much of a choice if everyone just keeps fucking saying, nah, we'll go ahead with it. Like, I don't know if that's the best idea. I don't know, though.
Yeah, we're in agreement with you, and I didn't know where, you know, anybody stands on this thing, and we were actually debating on playing it up in Oscoda because, you know, we just
don't want to
any
piss anybody
problems.
off. Yeah. I don't want to cause any problems. No, I like the music video. I think the music video,
But
the idea.
we are going to be playing it, so
Yes, yeah, all right. Yeah,
we're not
that's what
afraid
it
that
is.
much. So.
That's right. Yeah.
what? I
Fuck
think-
you! I won't do what you tell me.
If anything, then everybody can embrace the spirit of freedom of speech at the show
There you
and
go.
say, fuck it. Yeah, dude. I mean, say whatever you're going to say.
it's
That's the
music.
beauty of America. That's the beauty of music, man.
It's music. You
Fucking-
know what happened
who gives
over
a
here?
shit?
You know what happened here in Traverse City when Billy Idol came to town? Billy Idol came to town and did the Cherry Festival, right? He got like one F-bomb in, and it just turned into like this shit show of fines, fees, like he got in all kinds of trouble for fucking swearing at a concert, at a Billy Idol concert. At
a downtown Cherry Festival, Nate.
Yeah, that's not Cherry, but that's Billy Idol. What
They
did
should
you
have
think you
known
were
not to
getting?
get Billy Idol. Yeah, you're damn right. Like, if
An icon like that is gonna, I don't understand.
that's why Cherry's Festival's like, we're never gonna hire you guys for anything.
No kidding.
They want nothing to do with us.
Right.
But the Rock Fest, Oscoda Rock Fest, thank God they do. The Oscoda Rock Fest coming up here August 14th is when it is. We've been pushing this for the past month, man. We've been talking about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you guys get up on stage, what is it that we can be expecting on this? How long is your set too? What is the length of your set?
I guess I know we're slotted to play an hour.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if we're gonna, I mean, we always, you know, try to keep it around what we're told to play time set wise.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of material. So, yeah, we what to expect. I can't really say until we get there.
Right. Gotcha. Do you guys know how to play "Mother" by Danzig?
We probably do, but we won't.
Okay.
It's a good song. We're just saying.
Good song. I was just saying. Yeah. Just wanted to say. Lots of hand sanitizer is going to be at the Oscoda Rock Fest. Robert says.
So everyone's gonna be cool. Everyone's gonna be set.
Everybody will be cleaned off and good to go.
Everything's taken care of, guys. For real.
Everybody will be fine.
Now you're working right now. You're working at a gig right now, aren't you, or something? Aren't you?
I am. Yes. I'm down. I also help promote and book shows down here in Saginaw. So I had a show today come in.
Right on.
That's why it was really hard for me to get back, because I wanted to make sure I had some time to talk to you guys. So.
Of course, right.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and we didn't want to take up too much of your time either.
Oh no, you're fine right now. Everything's set up.
15 minutes of your time. You know, we know how rock stars are. You know, we talk to rock stars. Hundreds and hundreds of rock stars have been through my ears. Okay, so believe me.
Right.
I got.
No, you're totally fine, man. Everything's set to go. They're good to go. We're good.
Yeah. Well, hey, being a promoter and stuff of Lansing music, man, let me tell you something. We got a thing over here in Traverse City if they're ever looking for, maybe if there's a lockdown again and maybe we got people are looking for a place to perform and put on something. We got a studio over here that's set up with multiple cameras and virtual reality can come back again. You know, we can get the music back out to the people.
Oh, very nice. Very cool.
Hell yeah. Something to keep in mind.
Hell yeah. Very cool.
So, I'm going to let you get back to your thing because I want to watch your music videos, dude. I love your first one. Yeah. The first one when I first heard about these guys, Murmur, which has been it's a little bit old. It's a little bit dated right now in the internet world terms. But it still is a good song, you know. It's still a very cool song. Cool.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. I like it. We were gonna play that here as well as the Wuhan, if you don't mind, man. If that's
not at all. Not at all.
Cool.
Not at all.
Sweet.
Very cool, man. Well,
play it all.
Yeah. Dan, did you have anything to say? I know I'm a little bit long-winded whenever I get talking to people.
I can't wait till you guys get down there and do the show. It's going to be a fun time. You're going to run into a guy named Coke Hogan. Brother! He's going to be down there, brother.
Yes, we will. We appreciate that very much. And again, thank you for what you guys do, too.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Very much. Very much.
That's much appreciated, man. And so we're going to be down there to support it, man. We support you guys.
You motherfucker!
That was Nate to me. And but for real, you guys kick ass. And
Motherfucker!
see, every time I try to talk, Nate's like, "Hey, Dan, anything you want to say?" And the second I start talking, he gets on the soundboard.
Can you hear that?
I can barely hear it.
Okay,
yes.
Okay, I wasn't
It
sure.
stops you from talking. I'm in the middle of saying.
Go ahead,
Anyway,
Dan.
we're supportive. We're supporting you guys. We can't wait to see you rock, man. We're totally stoked for it. Oscoda Rock Fest is going to be the shit. And everybody get down there. We're going to play a music video by these guys so you can really see who's going to be there. So you can be like, what? These guys are going to be there? Fuck, I am going.
Man.
I'm going, man. So, that's what we want to do. We want to hype it up, man, and just get you out there. And keep rocking, bro. Keep it going, man. Keep it moving.
Appreciate it, man. I really appreciate you guys, and we appreciate everything you guys do, and we look forward to next weekend.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Carl. Have a good evening, Bo.
Yeah.
All right, man. You too, guys.
All right, thanks, man.
There we go. Carl right there. I believe he's the lead singer, too, of the band. We were chatting with her. Maybe or maybe not. We didn't get onto that. We didn't really touch base on that one there. Somebody will let me know, though. I mean, I'm sure that Robert's watching. He'll let me know what he plays.
He's going to be like, actually,
He's
that's
the one that plays the
knows
Corona
everything.
violin.
The Corona violin, it's huge, the best.
Best
ever.
one ever. Here we go. Let's watch some music videos, and then about we're gonna be 8 o'clock, right around 8 o'clock. We'll be chatting with Michael Stevens. Michael Stevens, the Weatherman Weatherman Michael Stevens, man.
Are we going to talk to him about the weather, or are we going to talk to him about like the other cool shit he's doing?
The other cool shit that he's doing, not just the weather. Fuck the weather, man.
I mean, I do want to know what the
I do want to know
forecast for
a
the
little
week
bit.
is.
Yeah. Tell me what at least tomorrow, man.
8 o'clock.
Here we go. Here's Murmur. This is the Silverspork's earlier song, and then we got the Wuhan solo that we'll bring to you,
World
man.
infected.
stop the initial outbreak in their country.
We passed a grim milestone today. More than 50,000 Americans have now died from this virus.
The death toll count in
The CDC has tracked the total number of Americans who die every week from pneumonia. Last few weeks back.
There's thousands and thousands of people in the You look at swine flu, 17,000 people.
So those individuals have an underlying condition, but that underlying condition did not cause their acute death when it's related to a COVID infection. In fact, it's the opposite.
You will always have conspiracy theories when you have very challenging public health crises. They are nothing but distraction. They are nothing but distraction. They are nothing but distraction.
Before it even happened.
We predicted a bunch of
shit. We did this like the day before the lockdown actually occurred. Like, we were like
it was the week of or something.
Yeah, the week of. Yeah. It was like happening.
We're like, peace to social gatherings, schools, and groceries.
And the next thing, boom.
That hadn't happened at that time.
Yeah. That's what was occurring.
Being predicted.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude.
It was predicted.
Fuck.
On that song.
We predicted it. We're prophets. Prophets of the.
I think we took somebody else's prediction. Somebody was saying that's what was going to happen, like the news.
Oh, the news was
We're
saying
gonna be
that?
locking it down soon. This is the we're like, dude. I don't know if that's true. I don't remember checking to see if that's what was going to happen, but we predicted it.
Right. Oh yeah, video and voice. There we go. Michael Stevens and I, we were chatting behind the scenes right now. Flake of Wrath. Excuse me. It's not Michael Stevens I'm talking to. Not the guy from the news. Not the news guy. It's not the news guy.
Because he doesn't want anyone to know that.
Right. We're talking to the Flake of Wrath. Flake of Wrath is the name that we're going to be.
We don't want to trigger the name.
Right. We don't want to mess anything up. So yeah, he's getting his stuff ready behind the scenes right now. And he's like I said, I wake up every morning to the stuff that he's got to say. And so and not only that, he's been doing a lot of stuff with Smitty lately. With doing the Smith hole and all that stuff. Right. So I think it's cool. This is a cool thing to he's one of the cooler people of the news. He's more of a people person, able to talk to people and not
he's
clenched up in a way, for the public eye, cool, for the most part.
It's cool.
I mean,
too cool for school sometimes.
Sometimes, just sometimes, not all the times. Wordbird, see, he says cool things like wordbird and stuff like that.
Wordbird.
Wordbird.
See, dude, he knows the lingo of the youngers, dude. We don't.
Well, and we got to figure this stuff out. We got to figure out how we. Hey, yeah, both weather and sports. Yeah, he's tuning in right now. Actually, we have him. He's watching. Both weather and sports. Yeah, he's not just the weather guy. He's he does the Woodward sports. Yeah, he's tuning in and he's like, hey, listen, get it straight. Weather and sports, Woodward Sports, which is based out of the Detroit area, I do believe. But that's the esports thing, and that's something that we're going to talk to him about. I want to know what is understand what is esports. How does this work? But he's and it was cool too. Esports, yeah. Ready whenever. All right, man. He's ready to roll. So if he's ready to roll ski, we're ready to do ski, man. We are right, ski. We're contacting him right now. He's and he's online. Here we go. We got him. Boom. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Let me bring your audio onto the screen. Hey, there's Mike right there. There he is. No, how you doing, Michael? No, this is Flake of Wrath. Flake of Wrath. Yeah. You got to get it right. Flake of Wrath and
Either or, man.
Okay, either or. Well, we didn't want to step on the toes. We weren't sure.
No, I get it. I get
it. Right. Because but that's something that we were talking about is you're like the cooler news guy that's on in the morning, out of the and you can take that to the bank. You can take it right back to Adam and Laura. Yeah. Let them know. You're the cooler one of the three.
They know that.
Yeah.
They know it well.
Yeah. I mean, you're out here on the.
I'll give him the old voice message. I'll tell him. I'll let him know just how cool I am and how uncool they are.
I mean, you've got the clout now, dude.
We don't have the clip availability here on YouTube like we do on Twitch, which is where you can find him. You can find
Twitch.
On Twitch.
Twitch,
are cool.
Facebook.
You're doing this. You're doing this video game and stuff, man, dude. It is cool.
Yeah.
I'm not that cool. I suck at video games. And he was like, I wonder where this all started. I'm like, Nintendo. Where do you think it started?
Yeah, no. How did that all start with you? This whole gaming thing, streaming games. Tell us about that really quickly.
I mean, I've been playing video games since I was 2. I was born in '85. Dad brought home an NES when I was 2. Yeah. I actually hooked it up because they didn't know how to do it, and I beat Mario at 2.5.
Hold on. When you hooked it up to your TV back in the day, was it the 2 little prongs that went into the screws?
Yeah.
The UHF VHF connection.
Continue, my friend. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. And so I've been an avid gamer my entire life, but it wasn't really until I got to college and that's when online gaming started taking off. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't really competitive in college or anything like that, but I was getting my meteorology degree. Mm-hmm. If it would have been nowadays, I would have gotten into esports just because the market is absolutely massive. and the money is ungodly.
And that's that's something that I wanted to know is like the esports. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Now you got to explain this to me because maybe I'm just too damn old. 41 years old over here. I don't know what the hell
I'm
an
42,
esport is.
so I definitely.
Yeah, tell me this. What is an esport?
So, esports is just competitive gaming. It's literally any game that's competitive. You can make an esport out of any game. But esports is now starting to pop up in high schools. It is now really starting to pop up in college. But there's been a pro scene, since mid 2000s, even early 2000s. It's just now is really starting to explode, and that's because everybody and their mom has, a phone. If you have a phone in your hand, this is a platform. This is a video game platform. It's actually the biggest platform in the world.
No kidding.
Yeah. So everybody has a phone. But PCs are more available now and cheaper than they ever have been before. Consoles really aren't the main source of competition like they used to be. But it is massive, absolutely massive. And that's one switch that I'm going to be making at work here within the next week. I'm actually going to be streaming video games under the 9 and 10 on View It. I'm actually going to have a video podcast with esports schools, organizations, pros, owners, game developers, broadcasters, like everything that is under the umbrella of video games. I'm going to have a video podcast for them.
Boom.
And then I'm going to have a half-hour show on Sundays on CW. So it literally is going to be like a Saturday morning cartoon vibe. So you as we were kids, you get up, pour your cereal, watch Saturday morning cartoons. Obviously, that's not really a thing anymore. But that's what kids do. They roll out of bed, they grab their phone, and they watch YouTube content. I was like, that's what I want to do on the weekends. If you want that younger generation eyeballs, let's throw it on Fox or CW or 9 and 10, and we'll have half-hour show. And that's what's going to be happening.
Market of the world. But now it all makes sense. It clicks to me. And actually, there's probably a long history with esports, if that's what you want to call it, because even back in the 70s, there was people like Donkey Kong playoffs of the world. That's what that was, dude. They were making a sport out of who was better at playing video games.
And they still have those competitions. There's those competitions that are happening all over the place.
Now it's just online.
In fact, when I first started doing this studio, when we first started building this studio over here, I was like, dude, why don't we just turn this into a spot where it could be used as a gaming. I got a couple gaming computers. We could just easily have kids. You could come in, rent this for half an hour, an hour, or something like that. Do your stream and then cut out.
Computer.
They just set up a barber shop here in town. I didn't even know it was a thing, but there's a barber shop with games in there.
We're being
kids
idiots.
Can come in
We're being
and
idiots here, Dan. Screw the musicians. Go for the game. The kids. The kids are the ones we got to go after.
It's funny that you mentioned barbershops because I got to tell you, man, I've seen you on TV plenty of times. I always thought to myself, man, he's always got a slick haircut, man. That's it's a great attribute to have, is a good haircut.
I got the hair.
Obviously, you're kind of in the public eye a little bit, so you want to look your best, And when we were growing up, if you're going to be on TV, you had to dress your best,
Right.
But, dude, I like doing that. I like looking good. You look good, you feel good, right?
Absolutely, man. You just.
My girlfriend actually, she's a hairstylist. She works at Sport Clips here in Traverse.
Yeah.
Every single time that she can tell when you need your haircut next. Every single morning she's like, it's time. I can see it. It's time.
Yeah. I start getting those wisdom wings on the side. They go over the tops of my ears.
That's exactly what she'll usually comment on it.
After a while, those actually start growing out of the top of your ear. Out of the ridge of your grows. I'm not kidding. I found a ingrown hair growing out of my neck one time that I didn't notice.
Oh, dude, those are the worst, dude. Yeah, it's the worst, dude.
What the hell? I grew overnight. Anyway,
so anyways,
to continue my story. Sorry,
yes,
I got sidetracked. I started. So when I got back to 9 and 10, when I got the job in 2010, I came back home from North Dakota, and that's how I kept in touch with a lot of my friends. Was we played video games online. And then in 2015, somebody told me to check out this guy streaming video games on Twitch. I was like, well, I could do that. I play video games every day. Just give me a camera. So I started doing it, and I really started getting a following very quickly. And then in 2017, I joined an organization as a content creator, which is essentially, like you guys see on Twitch, just playing video games and making YouTube content. And then in 2018, Fortnite came out. And me and some of the guys got together, and we realized we were actually pretty good. So we asked our CEO of our organization if we could be under the pro moniker. And he's like, yeah, I'm not going to pay you, but we'll carry you guys as a pro council team. Nice. Like, cool. Nice. And then we were pro in Fortnite, getting paid for a year. And we went to Seattle and got our asses kicked. One of my buddies made it to the finals, and then one of the PC guys made it to the finals, which you're guaranteed 5K if you made it to the finals. I was 10 health from the finals, which I was a little upset about, but that happens. But after that, I hung up the controller because I was 32 at the time, and these kids are like 13, 14, 15, just absolutely cranking 90s on me. Yeah, I can't do it. So they made me a manager, and I managed they rebranded as Lazarus, the organization did, and they're one of the top tier organizations in the world right now. We actually recruited the Fortnite kids that won $4.5 million at the Fortnite World Cup under our team, and they got second and third in their respective categories. And then to give you an idea, the kid that won, Booga, I think he was 16 at the time, won $10 million.
Holy shit! Wow,
by himself.
Dude, this
yeah.
is ridiculous.
Potential.
Money for these. Yeah, I mean, playing video games.
Can you imagine doing that in the summer like he did, then going back to school and be like, "What'd you do this summer? I won $10 million playing a video game."
It's so epic. It's like, this summer, coming to theaters near you, Michael Stevenson. Fortnite. It's going down. It's that epic.
Yeah, I mean, that's a cool life. I mean, to be able to live it too. I mean, I remember when I was a kid growing up thinking things like that. Like when I grow up, I'm going to play video games, because that's all I did. I'm figuring out codes and stuff like that. Like I was the kid that got so bored of playing Pac-Man that I took the vertical and horizontal adjustment on the TV and messed with it so that it was like a new level of Pac-Man, trying to figure it out, Yeah, dude, it was weird, level, man. Dude. Yeah, but Donkey Kong, I do the Donkey Kong and all that shit, dude.
That always reminds me of that 70s show episode where they made Pong, they made the paddle smaller, they got inside the game and Ashton Kutcher is like, I'm gonna make this more challenging.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, man, you're making big moves, man. You're doing your thing, and we are so happy to be able to have you on and support what you're doing.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know you guys have asked me in the past, and things were a little bit different back then, but now able to do it, and I'm happy to be here, man. I'm happy to be here.
It seems like almost like the reins have been loosened a little bit. I mean, because it sounds like you've been playing the video games and the news guy the whole time, and it's a typical. It's got to be hard almost to juggle those two lives, those lives, that lifestyle, because you have to go to news and then gaming, you got
adult, but then you can do your hobby stuff.
Is that kind of a tough thing for you, or I mean, how does that work?
I mean, it's not bad. The morning show, it really opens the doors. Like I've always been a kid that never needed much sleep to function, and you guys know, morning show, I get in at 2 and I'm done at 10. So then I have the rest of the day to do whatever. But I sleep until noon. So I get home, take a 2-hour nap. Dogs get me up. And then the afternoon, if I'm really tired, I'll take another nap. But usually I'm up until just kind of putzing around or doing chores. And then the wife will get home around 6. And I'll see her for an hour or so. And then I'll stream until 7 to 9. Then I'll lay down for another nap and then head to work.
Head back to work. I know I used to be the I did the morning show for 97.5, the KLT for
KLT.
Yeah. I was the producer behind the scenes doing all the goofy songs and shit like that. The 2 a.m. thing. I know exactly how that works. Get up at 2 a.m., find out all the news that's happening, and you're doing the weather. You got to figure out how the hell does that work, dude? Oh my gosh! Now is this stuff just preloaded coming in and you're just grabbing it and giving it out? Or are you doing all the work and figuring it out behind the scenes?
Doing all the work. I wish I could show you, but essentially what I do when I get in is I have a meteorology degree. So when I get in, I look at all the atmospheric physics, the dynamics that are out there, everything that is going on for today and the next 7 days. And if it's interesting, I'll look beyond that. But essentially what I'm doing is using all of the stuff that I've learned to make a forecast. And in Michigan, it is one of the toughest forecasts or areas to forecast for in the country. Just because the lakes add so many dynamics to it. Plus, we have one of the biggest viewing areas in the country, which is 36 counties.
Oh, wow.
Like when because we go from Luce County, which is Newberry in the eastern UP, down to Midland County. So, I mean, we don't actually cover Midland, but we're on cable there. Because back when the Lions sucked, they still suck, but when they sucked really bad and they blacked out the southeast corner of the state, Midland had them on blackout. So Midland was very pissed and took our CBS station so people could watch them down there.
Gotcha.
So we've always been on cable down there, even though we don't cover the area. So like I have relatives down there that can watch me, even though we don't cover them. They're like, oh, this is great. You know, we can watch you.
I think you do good with the weather because it, like in my regular job, I'm a project superintendent for a construction company, and I deal with the painting department, the painting. And I rely on the 9 and 10 news weather app. You know, I'm like checking and you're the
Hopefully
guy
it's not too bad wrong.
Dude, it's pretty on point all the time. It's like, sweet, day off today.
Oh, the stress.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The stress of the weatherman, you know, every single day. Who am I going to hate? Who's going to hate me and who's going to love me? You know, like,
exactly.
Just,
that's a love.
I mean, for the most part, I will say for the most part, not to toot my own horn, it has gone, you know, way better than it could go. Put it that way.
You've gotten it right a lot.
Well,
and I think people down at 9 and 10, like the executives down there, you said maybe they loosened they loosened up on him a little bit. You know what it is? They're like, okay, guys, he's really cool.
He's the cool guy.
He's cool. So guess what? He can do it, and it's gonna help us. Let's just roll with this.
We can just go with it, man.
Dude,
yeah.
I mean, for a long time, they're always like, "You're a weatherman. Stick to being a weatherman. You're a weatherman. Stick to be a weatherman. You know, you're not a comedian. You know." I was like, "But I'm being myself. You know, like this. Cool. I'm not trying to act. I'm not trying to be somebody I'm not. I'm being myself. And if you don't like me being myself, then you know, oh well.
I think
that's what you're gonna get.
That's why you can do it because of what you just said. That's why
we're gonna miss you in the morning because you are switching from the morning soon, aren't
you?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm switching to the noon and 4, 9 to 5. This is the first 9 to 5 shift I've worked since 2005. So
really?
like this is I've been married to my wife for 13 years. And we have not worked the same shift ever.
You get to see her finally.
Yeah, I finally get to see my wife, which I was like, thank God.
I never see my wife either.
Yeah, Dan's got the same situation right now.
Dude,
I get home
sucks,
at 4:30.
Dude.
She's got to be to work by 5.
Yeah,
she doesn't get home till 1:30 in the morning. I see her on the weekends. That's
when we got out of school, because I met her in college. When we went to North Dakota for 2 years, right out of school, I was a chief meteorologist out there at a station that was like a 155 market. To give you an idea, Traverse City Cadillac is a 120 market, which is kind of the middle of the road. Like one is like LA, New York. And then the smallest I believe is like Alpena, because I cover like 1 or 2 counties. But we're right in the middle. But anyway, when I went out to North Dakota, I worked the normal news shift, which was 2:30 to 11:30. And then my wife worked at a zoo, and she worked 9 to 5. And I was like, yeah, we're never going to see each other. I'd go home on during the evenings and eat lunch, and that was when I got to see her. That was about it.
Man, that's rough. That is rough.
And then nowadays it's not bad, but the thing is, once you start stacking hobbies up, like I have so many hobbies. I like to play hockey when the winter's in. I like to golf.
You're doing the 9 and 10. You're doing the gaming. You're doing Woodward Sports. I mean,
Woodward Sports Tuesday and Thursday, which that actually works in really well because I can just restream. So. There's a website out there called Restream, and if you pay there you go. That's what I use for my Twitch, Woodward's Twitch, and my Facebook, and I broadcast all 3 at one time, so it's super easy that way. And I got very lucky, but 7 to 9 is not easy or is not hard because that's when I usually streamed anyway.
Yeah.
And Art really set me up with a great time for that, so I was like, thanks, Art, I appreciate that. It works really well.
Yeah.
But now with it switching, I know they wanted me to go to 10 o'clock because they have like a Sports Center. Esports thing that they have at 10 o'clock called Epicenter.
Okay.
And they do a really good job of it on their Twitch channel. So I was just like, if I can run up to 10, that'd be great. But with morning show, I can't run to 10 because then it's like a power nap and then back to work.
Yeah.
So now with the new schedule, I'll be able to run to 10, which is, perfect for them.
Man.
So I was just like, that'll work. But yeah, I have Smitty has, We Three Smiths. He has podcasts all over the joint. And I remember when he had Rock and Roll Roundtable when I first got back to town, I was like, I need to be part of this show because I used to be in a band. I was a musician in high school and college.
Right on. Yeah.
And I was like, I need to be a part of this show. And he had me on the podcast when he first started streaming or first started doing podcasts. And I was like, dude, I really want to be on Rock and Roll Roundtable if you bring it back. He's like, yeah, I'm bringing it back. You're on. I was like, sweet.
Nice.
So we've been doing that when we get the availability, and it's been nothing but amazing.
Yeah,
and it's sweet. It's awesome.
I think it's great too that you guys are doing something like that. I mean, and you're focusing on a lot of the Michigan music scene, kind of hitting a lot of the guys around here in that, or how are you guys doing?
No, so essentially what it is I do have one in the bag from my buddy in Saginaw that just released a damn good metal album. But what we do is essentially we give each other albums. So there's 3 of us. Me, December Lee, and then Smitty. And then what we do is we'll say, all right, you get this album, and you get this album, and then come back and you review it, and then we'll switch with who gives albums the next time. And then we also, if there's new music, we'll have a new music review from everybody.
I like that.
So like last week we did the the DGs. The Foo Fighters released a Bee Gees EP, which it wasn't bad, but it's like the new music is tougher to find than good albums, you know?
Right.
But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun because I'm more of the emo early 2000s screamo kid. So I'm giving them albums that they've never heard.
The Black
and they're like, oh man,
Parade.
this is crazy. Yeah, exactly. I gave that to Smitty. And I have it on vinyl, actually. I was like, that's one of my favorite albums of all time. I was like, I'm giving this to you, Smitty, because I know you don't like emo, and I'm going to see how you like this. And I was like, it's the epitome of emo albums. And then, like, December has a lot of really good, like, kind of more R&B 60s all the way to metals in the 80s. And I was like, she has some really good taste in music, too. And then Smitty, you know Smitty's classic Black Sabbath, all the way up to, like, some new metal stuff. And like,
big fan of the Foo
prog
Fighters.
rock.
I know that.
Foo Fighters, yeah. So it's like we have 3 different genres of albums that we give each other, and it's just like
That's cool.
flawless. It's so
you
much
gotta
fun.
check that out, man. I'm putting that down on my things to watch on. And it's a video on YouTube.
So
you can
if
watch
you
it, or what?
subscribe to his Patreon, you can video of it, but it's also free on Spotify.
Okay.
As well as I believe Apple Podcasts maybe. But we Three Smiths is where you can find it, and then also Patreon.
Okay.
I think it's like $3. But what he's doing is saving up so he can do a
Going to Ireland.
Smitty learns Irish, and he's gonna basically wander across Ireland and sit down in pubs and podcast these
Dude,
guys.
I mean, that is the greatest thing for somebody who's
That's
free
awesome.
spirit like that, who's got nothing tying him down other than a cat. You know, I mean, he's like, you know, I mean, I think that's awesome. Well, Michael, thank you so much and for taking a few and getting to know us and being able to chat, you know, a little bit. I wanted to tell you one thing though that you don't even realize this. Okay, there's something that you are actually very tied to our show with, and you weren't even aware of this, and Dan wasn't even aware of this.
I didn't even know.
Okay.
When I was first trying to come up with the name of the show, I originally had like the name of like the Po Folk Podcast or something like that, like something
like that.
stupid. You know, I don't know. I didn't like it, you know, after a while. But because I would have had to like cater to like a certain. I don't know. It wasn't fitting me. I didn't feel like
right.
And I woke up one morning and I was watching the news, and you were talking about a weather system that was coming in that was going to be coming in just south of the Straits. And I was like,
that's hilarious.
I'm like, oh my God, he just said, like, he's gonna say that a lot. I mean, he says that all the damn time on
like
radio.
lightning strike
South
the
of the
coaster,
States. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're getting that branding out there every
I
time
got
I
it
say
out
it,
there
boy.
subliminally, man. I got it,
Dude. That is smart. That is smart.
So like,
You know what? That reminds me.
So I'm like, the weatherman's always gonna be saying the south of the Straits, you know. Like,
That reminds me, my brother John actually used to do some work with 9 and 10 News. Didn't he do like marketing?
Oh,
for
really?
them? John Smitty.
Yeah.
That's
he
my
did a little
brother.
bit.
My last name is Smitty
I
as
know
well.
that name. Yeah.
My last name is Smitty. Isn't that freaking weird? And his name's
That's
Nate.
hilarious.
His name's Nate. So we're Nate Smitty.
Hey, his name's
And
Mike.
His name's Nate
That's fucking
Smitty.
Mike right there too. Did you know that? Yeah.
So there's another weird connection.
there's
My brother
another weird
John.
connection.
He owns lead plane marketing in town here now.
6 people away.
Oh,
from
okay.
Okay. Who knows Kevin Bacon? One of us has to know Kevin Bacon.
There's 12 degrees of separation. Kevin Bacon. We somehow are related to this guy somehow, some fashion.
Well, man, we're gonna let you get back to you doing your thing. I know that you actually cut your gaming. Yeah, usually is.
No,
doing
I
gaming.
started early today, man.
Yeah, you started
I was
early
planning on
today.
rocking with you guys until 9, but I mean,
Right.
it's up to you guys.
Hey, man, I didn't know. I never know. Dan's got what?
I wanted to let you know that I'm also brother. Hey, brother.
Media
I'm
pass.
also music journalist.
There he is.
In the media.
He's the
so
music
me
journalist.
and you, we're
Yeah,
like this, dude. We're in the same
We're-
team here,
We're
boss.
tied, dude. We're
Yeah.
tied, brother.
No, well, you know,
I made that, by the way. So.
we were gonna play some music here, and we would actually have to. We got to cut you off a little bit because of the music, but
No, you're good.
yeah. Just I just wanted to say, you know, I mean, I understand how people are. You know, the way that we do our show too is we're so like we are ADD fucking like crazy, and, you know, and so we go one subject after another subject after another. So
That's essentially what I do.
Yeah. I was watching your broadcast actually today. I was loving it.
Yeah,
man.
I saw. Yeah, thank you for the follow and thanks for the like. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll be following and I'll be tuning doing then, man. I'm following currently. I think I'm following Lady Saran, Woodward Sports, and you right now on Twitch.
I'm on two of those.
Yeah. You're on two of them. So yeah. I'm checking. I'm gonna be watching.
Also, I mean, you were talking about all the things that you have going on. Golf, hockey, on top of all the other stuff too. Like your wife is pretty
and
cool.
hunting in the fall.
Your wife is pretty cool. Man.
I'm gone every. Oh, she is. She's phenomenal.
There's something to be said about a guy that's got a lot of stuff going and keeping himself busy, and that's really cool.
And she knows though. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Like, find someone who knows what you do and what you love, and will let you do that. Like she is a bookworm, so she loves to read, and then like I love video games. She's a librarian in Houghton Lake. I'm a weatherman. Like we are almost complete opposites, but like we were actually just down. You guys we were talking about esports earlier. PUBG is going on right now, which is a battle royale game, and I have some friends that are pro in that on a very high tiered organization. We were just down there watching. It's the only video game stuff that she's into, and it's funny because I turned it on when I was part of Lazarus. That team was with us, and she sat there and watched it, and the broadcasters were so good at describing exactly what's going on. She left the first game understanding everything that was going on. And ever since, she sits there and watches it every time.
She's in love
and I was like,
with it.
that's how she's hooked. Yeah. I was like,
so
that's
cool.
crazy.
That happened to
You
my
literally
boss.
took a bookworm and made her like super into it. I was like,
That's what
that
happened
shows
to
you
my
good
boss,
work.
man. That happened to my boss. His wife didn't like golf, and when he took her golfing a couple times, she didn't like it. But then he explained the whole game to her, and once she knew the rules, it was a whole new game. She can't leave it alone now.
Yep.
It happens, man.
You find it in the best way. So find someone who will be hand in hand with you while you pursue your dreams, and they pursue your dreams, and it's just it works.
Yep.
So
Let
that's
it
the
be.
best thing.
John Lennon, let it be. Just let everything be. That's
It's the best thing you can do.
Choose your battles, All right, man. Awesome.
I love that voice. Yeah. He's got. See, now Michael Stevens. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now maybe we won't be letting you go. Your studio setup is way fucking cool. I gotta say.
Thank you.
Look at all that. Yeah, he's got the voice machine and all that stuff. I mean, the best.
We always comment on the background too. This is our special.
Thank you for having me south of the strait. Back to the Future is my favorite movie of all time. So I have the Back to the Future trilogy posters. That one's from Universal. My sister got me that. One of my buddies got me the second one, which is my favorite, Back to the Future. I don't want to be criticized for that. And then the third one has a real cool story behind it. That's the original artwork signed by the guy that made the artwork for the movie.
Wow. Shut it.
Yeah, my wife got it for our anniversary. I was like, no way.
What's your address?
you can't have it. And then back there, my streaming PC's there on the far right, and then my gaming PC's there on the left.
Nice.
A Miller Lite bar light that continues to burn out because those old bulbs just suck so much juice and goes out. But my dad used to have it up in his party store. When I was a kid, he had a sweet party store, and we'd play in the coolers and eat all the candy bars and stuff like that.
I love it, dude. Well,
He sold the party store, and I was like, I need that, so I took it.
He's got that welcome friends bag. He sounds real Gil River-ish. Like
I used to have. Well, it's really cool because when I do my podcasts, whoever I have I'll put their name up there. The problem is I only have 2 of each letter, so sometimes I ran out of E's. So I have a 3, a backwards 3.
Genius. It's something actually we were thinking about doing at the studio here. Andy and I, we were thinking about doing that. We're gonna have you come over here one of these days if you're ever available, dude. I mean, we would love to show you the place.
Absolutely.
I don't have all the computers hooked up right now, but we have a stage that's set up out front with 16 cameras that are on musicians.
That's sweet.
Yeah, we got 16 of the studio industry standard cameras. For the webcams.
That's awesome.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't got 16 cameras that are like HDR cameras. But I mean,
right?
We got they're all good. They're the C920s. It's not some chintzy type of crap.
Yeah, the C920s. I have one back there. I don't know if I can change my camera here.
What kind of camera are you using right now?
Oh, the one that you're
one
that you're looking at right now is a Canon EOS RP.
EOS, okay.
I probably shouldn't have it, but it's fine.
I got a 7D at home. I don't use that.
I don't know if they'll switch. Well, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
This one too.
See, and it's not a bad camera. Look at that. I mean, that's
the Brio.
It's a Brio. Yeah, it's a 4K camera actually, which is very comparable, I think, to the.
Yes. Because the thing is, you're not going to stream in 4K. Nobody can stream in 4K.
No.
And the thing is, like, I had a C920. I don't know where the C9. Oh, my wife has it. There's my screen. I don't know why I took it to my screen, but yeah, that's. But yeah, there's Cam Link. There it is. But yeah, she has the C920 because she was doing when the pandemic was going on. She was doing everything online, and she didn't have a cam, so she has the other one. I had 4 or 5 cameras. I was sponsored by Logitech when I was with.
That's my dream. That's what I want to do. I got so many of these damn things. I mean,
I had so much Logitech
man.
stuff.
We need to do some talking, brother.
I got a razor. You know, I'm going.
I like razor. Razor not bad.
This is a razor right here that we're chatting through right now.
I'm not gonna lie. Your camera's lit. It is nice, dude. I like it. Is sharp. It's sharp. It is nice.
This is the C920 over on this side, and this is the razor.
Ooh, look
on
at that
this side.
setup, though. I like that.
Oh, dude, it's pretty
Look
dope.
at that mixer.
I mean, we got a pretty nice place. It's a little baby head. You know, I mean, I'm doing some work.
What do you
over
got?
here.
What do you got there in the rack? What do you got in the rack?
So, right over here in the rack, we got some compressors, some preamps.
Oh.
And all that stuff.
We got another board over here, Nate.
We got our board over here that we have set up. That
Damn!
This one is running.
That's pro stuff right there.
Dude, we haven't even gotten to the pro stuff. I mean, I could set up the if you wanted me to, I could set up the droid cam and take you back to Andy's room where we got
we've got an engineering
we
booth.
got an engineering booth back
insane,
there. That actually, when the Record Eagle was in here, they were like, dude, we went to 9 and 10's podcast place, and that was nothing compared to this. Like, it was the funniest
it's really
thing.
not.
Yeah, no,
we're a full production studio over here, so we record albums, videos,
That's awesome.
whatever. We can do it all here. So
no, and then I got two in the rack down here. I got the 286S for like compressor and all that stuff. Then I have a 37 channel equalizer.
Nice.
I think something like that. And then I have the Go XLR, which allows me to have switches for audios. I can control any of the audio into the computer, and then I have the voice changer, and then I have clips. So like
you're gonna learn what a long dick look like today.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of clips.
It was a raw clip, dude.
We got clips too. Let's see if I can get mine to play. Actually, I don't. Oh no!
Wish I could change Traverse City.
Dan saying that he wishes he could change Traverse City.
I had to go just change my undies just now because I had a little pee in there.
Queen, you lit liquor.
Look what I got. Look what I do. Look what I got.
Hold on, you're Mike. Wait, I gotta show you something. We got this thing that's called the Parade of Farts.
Oh, these are the best.
This is bad, dude.
This is a minute long of farts.
We're not gonna play the whole thing, are we?
I want to hear the whole thing.
Can you hear it?
No.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No.
Son of a bitch. Let me check the audio.
I'll give you a little history lesson about the Parade of Farts. When COVID first started happening, we wanted to do something to kind of bring everybody together. So we told everybody, send in a recording of your fart. And then we watched people send in the farts, and then we put them all together, and we made a big, long Parade of Farts. So we're all a big community now. Something we can do together.
That is hilarious.
And it's a minute of farts, and
It's a
some
minute
of them
of
are.
farts.
I think a couple people were taking a shit. That
There
wasn't
was
even
a
a
definite
fart.
It had to have been. It had to have been.
I wish you
It
could have
was-
heard them.
Dude,
Yeah.
when you come back and watch back on this segment of the show,
I will.
and listen, and you'll be like, "Oh my god, it's fun."
I will. I'll have to. I mean, because I bet you got some ones that were just juicy.
Oh,
We got some of the grossest shit that you could ever think of. Yeah.
Some toilet echoers, brother.
So
all
yeah,
about
Mike. Well,
community.
you know what? The other thing, actually, Dan was saying too when you're watching back, we want you to if you're after we let you go because we do got to get running.
No, you're good.
We got Nagazi that we're gonna play. We're gonna play. Have you heard of the band Nagazi yet? Has Nate let you in on that yet?
I believe I know them prior to Nate. So yeah.
You know of Nagazi from the Mount Pleasant area. Okay.
Yeah.
Nagazi, an awesome band out of the Mount Pleasant area who we're looking to get back onto the stage again. You can actually see their we got their logo in the back here. It's we got one of their
Did he just have them on?
Nate
Or
may
was
have
it-
had him on. Yeah, we got their
I can't remember.
He may have.
He may have.
I
Yeah,
missed it.
Nate is
I'm still getting wrong.
Yeah. But we We will be.
That's cool.
We're trying to get him back on here because we want to get him back up here to northern Michigan. We haven't seen the guys in quite a long time. Last time we saw Nagazi up here was prior to COVID and down at the Studio Anatomy.
Studio Anatomy.
Been like 2 years, I think, at least.
Hey, dude, you'll dig this band. So
yeah,
come back and watch the segment. Keep watching the show.
Watch this music video.
This video, you'll get a taste of it. And also, August 14th, Oscoda Rock Fest is coming up, guys. Everybody out there, tune in, get down there.
Yeah,
get down there.
And we're giving away a couple of tickets tonight too. So all you have to do to win the tickets tonight, guys, is
say hi.
Say hi.
Nobody said hi.
I guess nobody wants to.
Hi.
Michael Stevens won the tickets.
Get down there. I'll make it sunny and 80 degrees.
There we go. Perfect.
Sunny
the weather.
and 80.
He can't come. He's
sunny
way
and
too
80.
busy,
Sunny and 80. Michael Stevens right here, everybody. If you know him from 9 to 10 News, also known as Flake of Wrath on Twitch TV, man. Go check him out on there. Wow.
Yeet.
Love it. Yeet. Hey, that's what my buddy Goose Wayne says, actually.
He knows all the hip words, man.
Yeah.
Did
you know who Goose Wayne is from, he's a gamer too. You know Goose Wayne?
Ghost Wayne?
Goose Wayne.
Goose Wayne?
Yeah.
He's like a Batman guy.
He thought he was Batman.
He was on Dr. Phil. Yeah, he was on Dr. Phil.
No.
Oh, okay. You got to look him up.
Yeah,
Michael Stevens, everybody. There, I guess I'm just leaving you with that. Michael Stevens, there you go. Thank you so much, man, for chatting.
No, thanks,
with
guys.
us,
Appreciate
dude.
it. Have a good rest of the show.
Yep, we'll talk to you more between now and then. There you go, Michael Stevens, and now we are going to watch the music video. We want to watch this music video. And we're gonna be wrapping things up. We're gonna be wrapping shit up tonight, man. We have a lot of stuff to do that is behind the scenes.
We got work.
We got work we gotta do.
We don't just sit around and do the show. I mean, there's so much that goes into this place. Like, we got to keep it up and running. We got to come up with a ton of new material all the time.
We got, next week we got the Oscoda Rock Fest that's coming up, and I know that Coke Hogan's going to be going to the Oscoda Rock Fest. He's got his son.
Drinking a COK. You don't know how lucky you be, boy. Drinking a CO, drinking a CO, drinking a COK.
Coke Hogan thinks
brother.
He wants to play that song, I do believe.
That one?
I think he wants to play that one. And
cold dreams are made of these. Why would I drink a Pepsi? I've traveled the world and had several drinks. Everybody's down with the Cokester, brother!
You motherfucker!
Motherfucker.
Nagazi.
Nagazi. Let's watch some Nagazi. I love this band. It's one of my favorite fucking bands out there, man. Want to thank Carl from Silverspork as well. Oh, and you know what? I was supposed to call Mike, I think. Did Mike ever give me his phone number? Let me see if Mike was... Oh, he did give me his phone number.
Did he?
Yeah. Let me wait. We got to give Mike a call. Make sure Mike's okay because...
Better call him.
Dude,
Michelangelo, he's the old
got
fella
his,
we
conspiracy
know.
theories. Mike, I think. Did Mike ever give me his phone number? I got the monitor going behind the scenes.
Turn the monitor on.
You get doing the thingy there.
Mike likes French fried taters, whatnot.
Be like Mike.
Kaiser Blade.
This is another mic. This isn't the mic that we were just chatting with.
This is Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
We have him on to talk about the conspiracy corner. Michelangelo's
conspiracy corner, but
he's not on tonight.
Hasn't been on the past couple of weeks.
Okay, he's not on.
I'm worried about him. He did get back to me, so we gotta get back to him. And then we'll get to the music.
Dude, hurry up, man. We got people waiting for the music, dude. We told him, get ready to watch this video.
Hello?
I know. Hey, is Mike there? Is this Mike?
Yeah, the biggest prick you know. How's it going?
Mike, how you doing, man?
He's a self-destructive
I'm just watching a good old John Wayne movie.
Watching
just
John
got
Wayne?
done fixing the dryer.
Wow, man, I'm impressed.
Nice.
Fixed the dryer and said, I'm watching John Wayne.
Okay.
I'm just doing what men do. Fix dryers, watch John Wayne, and fuck around working around the house. I'm not like the other milquetoast fucking Dudley Do-Right pussies who fucking sit around and play video games and jerk off their ass all day. Anyways, back to you.
We just had a gamer on, dude. We just chatted with.
Oh, I'm sorry, gamer. My bad. You're good. Forget what I said. Hey, flies fart in the wind. That's all it was.
He said flies fart in the wind, dude. It's cool.
Flies fart in the wind. That's all that was.
They do.
Anyways.
Yeah, flies fart in the wind. Well, we just wanted to check in on you, make sure that you were okay. You know, you were installing a dryer, and you had like you had COVID last week or something like that.
COVID?
No, I just had a little bit of sniffles, and
Oh, that's
I just
COVID.
figured you guys were.
COVID.
The doctor would say COVID.
It felt like the polite thing to do to give you guys. If you guys would have said, "Come on through, we'll take my chances," I'd have shown on up.
No.
I mean, do you think there's a conspiracy theory about yourself? Do you ever have?
Well, that's the respectful thing to do is to give everyone the heads up. So that's what I did. I'm good, man. No COVID. I don't think I'm gonna get. I worked at the gas station for the first 75% of that whole thing, and I didn't catch a damn. Well, I probably already caught that virus and killed it about 6 times, so I'm immune to that shit.
I drank it away.
There you go. That's one way to do it.
Yeah, just clean yourself out.
Well, yeah, we just wanted to touch base with you, man. Because
I wanted to make sure everything was going good.
It's been a while, and we knew you.
Yeah, dude, I'm doing good. I caught that beginning that. Was that you or hey Dan? Was that you or was that John? Was that John on that whole turkey thing? I caught that. I watched that whole turkey video. That Thanksgiving shit.
Yeah, that's actually Mark Wilson, and he's the voice in the beginning talking there. Yeah, I seen the bird print there,
and then it's
John, my brother John's the one talking. Yeah, doing the voice.
Yeah, I recognize that shit. Cracked me right up.
It was a parody of the Dogman song. What a good parody, right? And it's like a homegrown local song. So we did a parody of a homegrown local song. That's gotten
a parody
fame.
of a song that
that's
nobody
awesome.
knows.
That shit had me rolling. Hey, I don't know if you guys got my message, but you know how I've been doing that whole TV man animation, right? Well, guess what? It's a real conspiracy theory. There's actually a TV man. They're trying to figure. No one knows who he is. Walks around with a TV for a head, or TV on his head. It covers his head. He must have hollowed it out, Walks around with a TV for a head, and then he puts these 1990s, 1980s style big screen TVs, and he just puts them on these rich people's like right on their porch, and then he dances in front of the surveillance camera and leaves, and he just goes from door to door. Fucking no one knows who he is. It's like a real conspiracy.
Like around here?
No, I don't know. I was put up I was looking up my video, and I accidentally found that shit. And there's dozens of videos of this dude. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
Well, dude,
he just walks up and waves, and then puts the fucking old TV down. Like, no one wants it all. You can't get rid of those videos. It's probably how he gets rid of them.
You have to download some of those videos, man, so when you can come on, you can talk about it, man. We'll put it on the green screen.
When we get you back in here, we'll play that stuff behind you the entire time.
Yeah, I got a bunch of new stuff. And I got a new phone, so I got all kinds. You'll see. You're gonna like it.
Well, hey,
all
man,
right, guys, it was good talking to you.
Check it out.
Thanks for checking in on me, man. I'll see you this coming Sunday.
This coming Sunday, as long as you're COVID free. Yep.
Yep. All right, man. Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Have a good rest of the show,
We're going
man.
to check out a Nagazi video right now, so stay tuned and check that out on the show, bud.
Yeah, I'll do that right now, now that I've got everything done. All right, man.
Buddy.
All right, man.
See you Sunday, brother.
Sounds good, man. See ya. All right, there's Mike.
That was Michelangelo. He could have kept going for another hour.
Could have kept going for another. He cut himself off.
He was like, okay,
I've
that's
never
enough.
seen that in my life. He cut himself off.
You always cut him off.
I always cut him off. I'm the one that cuts him off. How the fuck? What the hell?
In the middle of him telling something, you'll just like.
I was planning on doing that. Like, he totally just fucked me. Like, how the hell did he do that?
Play it.